Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. So last episode we harvested this field of poplar and Daggerwin collected up the bales and stacked them over here. So we've got 2 stacks of poplar bales or wood chip bales over here, which are ready to sell in January. Of course that's quite a few months away yet, so they're going to be here for a while, but at least we've got them there ready to sell when we do get a good price for them. And we also have another field to harvest today, another poplar field, which as you can see up here, field 14, Daggerwin is already up there doing that. It's just made a start. So he's going to be doing that for a while, I think. I did all of this field though, so I think it's only fair that he does all of that field. I did all of field 4. I think field 14 is slightly smaller, possibly, so it shouldn't take him too long. I think it took me about 20-25 minutes of real time to do field 4, so he'll be looking probably around about a similar sort of time, I would imagine. He will need the auto stacker to move the bales because they might get a bit in the way there, so that will need doing. But we've also got a field to mow as well. So what I'm going to do probably is take the auto stacker to the field for a start. If I can find a reasonable tractor to use, this one probably would be okay. Oh, I never know whether the engine's running or not. There we go. Yes, we'll get this one on the auto stacker and take this to field 14 where Daggerwin is currently working. And then, well, we'll probably pick up whatever bales are there currently, just so that he's got some space to manoeuvre. But then we'll just leave that and then get the mower and go and cut the other grass field again, because we've got another grass field ready to cut. So we'll get on with that, because otherwise I would just be sat around basically doing not a lot, waiting for Daggerwin to make some more bales. That's what I think he was in a similar situation when I was using the bio baler. It took a while for the bales to appear, so yeah, so I'm just going to leave this by the field and then it can be used as and when it's needed, basically. That's the best thing. So yeah, I'll head up to field 14, move whatever bales are there, and then we'll get the mower. As you'll have probably noticed there in the time lapse, there is a bit of an issue with this field, and that's that it's on quite a slope, so we are going to have to get back onto the John Deere again and start to collect some of these bales that are sort of rolling away. Oh no, this is going to go as well. It seems to be sloped in every single direction, so the field seems to be on a hill, and it doesn't matter which way you put the bale, it's going to roll away, which is not ideal. I do actually remember reading a comment when we first planted this field that was an issue with this area. Probably should have checked that before we put poplar in this field, because obviously without a forager, the only way to do it is with these round bales, and of course the round bales roll away unless they can be put on their ends, which obviously this baler doesn't do, so that is a bit of an issue. And there's not really a solution to it other than me just going around the field behind Daggerwin trying to collect up the ones that start rolling off, which is nearly all of them. Apart from the ones at this end which don't seem to be on a hill. But everywhere else seems to be on a hill, so they're all rolling off in every direction. I'm not even sure where they've all ended up. I've seen them when I was mowing, just rolling past me in every direction, so yeah, it's not ideal. I think there's one over there at least. I can see one through the trees there. I know a lot of them have gone down rolling past me in the grass field towards... Luckily, I think our silage sausage from last episode has actually saved a few. Otherwise they'd have gone in the river, I think. So I think we've managed to get away with that quite well. The fact that sausage is there, if it wasn't there, we would have been in big trouble, because I think half of the bales would have gone in the river, which is not good. But I think at the moment, I don't think any have that I've seen. I think they've all been stopped before they've got to the river, so that's one bonus. So yeah, I'm going to continue to collect these bales. He's just pushed another one, so that's gone off rolling now as well. Let's see if we can catch that one before it gets too far. Oh, that one's going to roll into the crop. Yeah, it's not ideal this at all, but I'll just do my best to try and capture as many as I can. Hopefully we don't lose too many completely. And obviously take these back to the yard. I'll go and find this one that's gone this way. There might be more than one, but I've seen one definitely in this direction. I'm not exactly sure where it was, but I know there is one over here somewhere. There it is. I think that might be the only one that's come this way. I'm not 100% sure. There might be another one hidden somewhere, but that was the one I noticed. Another issue is we're going to get full pretty soon. We've only got room for 3 more bales, and then we'll be full. I know, a bit more than 3. We've got 3, 4, 5 bales, I think. But that's not going to be enough space to get them all, so I'm just going to have to take them back to the yard and then come back again for the rest. So I'll get on with that on a time lapse now and try and save as many as I can. Okay, so that's the poplar all harvested now, and we've just got a few more bales to pick up which have escaped in various locations, but Daggerwin was looking for some bales, I think, just after he finished over here by the pond, and he's noticed a floating Wellington boot, and underneath, which is a bit weird, there's a cage with a scarecrow in it. I don't know how I think I'll have to use the slide sheet here. There you go, under the water there's this, which is a bit weird. Just found that. I don't know what that's about. There's a scarecrow in a cage. And the boot is obviously from the scarecrow. I don't know what this is about. I don't know whether it's a collectible or there's some significance about it, or just some sort of Easter egg, but I don't know. It's a bit weird. Not sure. Anyway, that's yeah, maybe if you in the comments if you know anything about that you can let us know. I'm not sure. Daggerwin seems a bit confused about it as well, so I don't know. Anyway, back to the field. Have we got any more bales? There's no more in the field. There may be some in these trees here. I don't know. I was looking in there, but I couldn't see any. I think most of them that have escaped now have gone down the bottom here, where the sausage is, the silage. Daggerwin says there's one over here, so we'll have a quick look. Oh yeah, I see it. That's going to be very awkward to get. I might have to just go and move that. Not sure if I'm going to get the machine in there to be able to lift that out, but where is it? Yeah, we'll just see if we can just roll it over there. If we can just get it past that tree, it should roll itself over there, and then we can pick it up. There we go, that's good. It's not too much of a cheat then. And it should just roll straight into the... There we go, brilliant. Okay, good. That saves a lot of messing about trying to get in there with the auto stacker. Right, so we've got another one over here, and then I think the silage sausages stopped 2 over there, so that stopped them from going in the water. They might have actually stopped anyway, but yeah, that is very lucky. Very lucky indeed, that, because otherwise they may have gone in the water. Right, so one more and then we'll be all loaded. I think that'll be everything, unless there's some others somewhere. Maybe if you've seen some go somewhere else, but I think I've got them all. But yeah, I think that's all of them. So we'll take these back to the yard and then we'll continue with our mowing. Well, we'll finish the mowing, we'll continue with the grass making or silage making. The next job will be to bale that grass, and then we'll probably either wrap it or just take the bales back to the farm for the livestock. I think we'll probably do silage. I don't know, it depends how much grass we've got at the farm for the animals, but it's only July, so I think we'll easily get another cut off both of these fields before the end of the season. So I think we'll probably do silage for this one, and then maybe do some more grass towards the end of the season on the last cut, just to make sure we have enough to get us through the winter, assuming of course this series continues beyond the winter, because I'm not sure. Daggerwin's talking about maybe finishing after this harvest, which would be probably the end of this year, in the game year, obviously. The other issue I was having is, you notice there's a low bridge down there, which is why I'm going this way around, because I can't actually get under the low bridge. I did just about get under it because the bales seem to have no collision on them, but going out full, the lifting arm for the bales hit the bridge and I couldn't get under it. So yeah, it's best to go this way, and then we're not going to worry about hitting the bridge. So we'll stack these in the same location as the others. So that's going to be our entire stock of poplar wood chip bales for this year, which is significantly more than normal because we've had the extra field. Normally we get about 1 or 2 stacks, so 2 full stacks. So this time we've got nearly 4 stacks. We've got 3 3/4, shall we say, which is quite good. Right, so we'll tip these behind this load, and then we'll have 4 auto stacker loads, or 3, like I say, 3 3/4 auto stacker loads of bales there. Let's try and get that a bit straighter. That's not great there. Get them over a bit more so that they're not taking up too much space, because they are going to be here for a few months. As I've said, it'll be January before we sell these, I should think. So actually, that's a point. If it's January before we sell these, that might be... Oh no, one fell. That's not good. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll have to see on that. I don't know exactly when we're finishing this series. I don't really want to finish it yet. I don't feel like it's the end, but it depends what Daggerwin wants to do and what everybody else wants to see, really. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of grass, so we don't really need any more grass at the moment. That should last us for the sheep and the goats for a few more months yet. So next job will be the baling. We'll need to bring the mower back to the yard, of course, and then we'll bale that grass, and then someone will be picking the bales up with the auto stacker again to take them over to the silage wrapper. Who is going to do that then? Daggerwin is there. So the mower needs bringing back. So I'll do that. I think we'll do silage. So yeah, bale, then auto stack, or take them over there, and then we'll need to stack them into the wrapper again and make another sausage. That's the plan with that, I think, so I'll get on with that now. that's a little bit annoying. I was hoping to get the last bale out, but we've got 98% and literally no more grass that I can find. There might be some somewhere, there might be even some in this field, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I was hoping to get that almost 100%, but yeah, not quite going to do it, I don't think. Just looking to see if I can see any piles of missed grass in this field from last time we cut this, but I can't see any, so we'll have to just leave that until next time. Oh, there's a bit. It's not going to be enough though, we need 2%. We're going to need a decent sized pile of grass to pick up to get that, so I think we'll be lucky to get this filled. 99%. We only need 1% more. We're not going to quite do it, I don't think. There must be another little pile somewhere in this field. It's so close. Oh, there's a pile, or a small one. No, still not enough. We're so close. Oh, yeah, I think we might do it actually. There's a few little bits and pieces here and there. There we go, we've got it. It seems such a shame to take that back to the yard with a virtually full bale. The only problem is Daggerwin's just driven off, so I haven't got the facility to load that into the machine. Okay. Well, we've got the bale out anyway, at least that's one good thing. So I think Daggerwin sounds like he's keen to move forward to August. Yes, there we go. So we're going to be moving forward to August now. And we'll see what we're doing in August. Although we're probably getting quite well through the episode now. There's probably not much time to start March now, but we'll see. Oh, that feels ready. Oh, and the wool needs moving, of course. So we'll get back to the yard and do what needs to be done, really. I don't know, we might do a harvest. This one won't take too long. Field 15, that'll be a quick job there to do that. And hopefully someone will move the wool. If Daggerwin doesn't do it, I'll do that. The wool always needs moving, every day. Multiple times a day, I think. So we'll get on with that. That's the first canola field done. There is another one to do, number 10, which we might get done today. Actually, it's not too big, so it shouldn't take too long to do that. I decided to go with the canola first because obviously that needs to go into the mill, the grain mill, to be processed into oil. So that was the more important thing to get done, I think, first. And then the wheat may or may not be processed. I'm not sure. It depends if it's used for chicken feed or not. But anyway, we'll head to our second canola field now, which is field 10. And we'll get that harvested because I don't think it's going to take very long at all. I think there should be time to do that. I assume Daggerwin's going to stick around to do that as well. I actually don't know. I haven't asked him whether we should do that or not, but personally I think we should, if we can find it. It's this way, I think. I don't normally come at it from this angle. It's a bit of a different way to go. I normally come from the other side where the yard is, so let's just see. Yes, I'm heading towards it. So yeah, we'll get field 10 harvested now anyway. I might not even need the trailer if Daggerwin doesn't bring it over. I probably might get it all in the tank, possibly, because it's not a big field. And then that can go into the mill whenever. So yeah, I'll get on with harvesting this last field today. There we go, that is the last of the canola I think harvested. I don't think we've got any more. I think that's all just the 2 fields that we had. Field 16's canola, but we don't own that one. So yeah, that's the canola harvest complete. Next one will be the 15, it's the wheat field, that's also ready, so we'll do that next time probably. Nothing else at the moment is ready though that we own. So yeah, next time we'll move on to the wheat field, which is just over here. Just the other side of the railway. So yeah, we'll do that next time. But we'll leave this episode here, I think. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.